How's it going, everyone? I am Steven. I am back to Sean Moriarty.
I'm Benjamin Walters.
And this is the Two Irish Brothers Show. Ben, that week has arrived.
Yes.
Are you ready?
It's hate week, baby. It's hate week. There is nobody I hate more than Southern Cal. Nobody. Nobody on this planet when it comes to college football teams. If we lose every game and only win one, I want it to be Southern Cal. That is a straight fact. And it is time. And I love it because it is always around my birthday. Always. Sometimes it's on my birthday. The 18th is the game. The 19th is my birthday. So there you go. I'm excited. I wish they could have been undefeated coming into this game because I would have loved to give them their first loss. But in typical USC fashion, they screw things up and lose to the Illini. We can't say much, though, because we lost to Miami and A&M. But Miami and A&M are better than the Illini. So
we lost by a combined 4 points.
Yeah.
And we had chances to win both those games, but we couldn't put it away.
But all jokes aside, this is a Southern Cal team that's pretty good. And this is a Southern Cal team that's angry because we beat them last year at their place. So we have to be ready.
Of course, the shit talking, pardon my French, has started on social media.
Love it.
A few people are saying some things that I find ridiculous, but I guess that's what hate's all about. And also, let's not forget the fact, Ben, that the USC football X page still has us blocked.
Yep. So there you go.
That's an achievement.
Yep, that is definitely an achievement, and I will forever put that on my resume. So there you go. And let's talk about some interesting tidbits for Southern Cal. Okay. The big one is that they will be without, most likely, Wayman Jordan, who suffered a pretty bad ankle injury against Michigan last weekend. So there you go. Not going to lie. That makes me a little happy. Not going to lie. Like, I feel bad for the kid.
From a skill point of view.
I feel bad for the kid, but to not have a key player going against us, I like.
And I think anybody would say the same thing, not anything personal towards the kid, but when that's one less weapon you have to face or worry about, nobody or everybody knows you mean no ill will towards it. Everybody gets that.
Right. The other interesting tidbit is, in typical USC fashion, USC played a player last week against Michigan that was listed as out. Does it surprise me? No, because Southern Cal's a bunch of losers, and that's what losers do. So there you go. But yeah, and they can do all that kind of crap, and we're still going to pound and beat the brakes off of them. So there you go.
Well, and also, speaking of injuries, we have a key injury of our own to worry about. And this really sucks because this is the second year in a row for him being hurt. But our center, Ashton Craig, is going to be out for the rest of the season with, I believe, a knee injury.
Yeah.
Prayers for Ashton. Hope he's able to make a full recovery and just keep going in his career because he's been really good for us. Now, our backup, I forget his name. Forgive me. But some people were saying that he didn't look very good. But myself personally, I don't read too much into that because he's going to have a week to prepare. And Joe Rudolph, our offensive line coach, has a pretty good track record so far with our O-line. He's done a pretty good job.
Yep.
So I think in the end it'll even itself out. And, getting right to breaking this game down. It's been a while since USC has beaten us, and I want to keep that trend going, of course. I think somebody had listed the number of days or whatever, but But no, this is not going to be an easy. This is not going to be easy for us. It's not, because even though it's hate week, you got to give the Devil its dues. They put out a good team, and I wouldn't exactly expect a blowout in this one if we do win. I mean, that's just my prediction.
Do they put out a good team? Do they? I mean,
now you got the wheels turning a little bit.
Because
and some USC fan will watch and say, "Well,
we've seen Southern Cal since the inception of these playoffs, and have we ever seen Southern Cal in a playoff? No. Why is that? Because Southern Cal is overrated, and Lincoln Riley thought that coming to Southern Cal would be the answer, and it was a greener pasture than Oklahoma, and he made a big mistake because Southern Cal's a joke. CJ Carr is going to have a career day here. He is. I'm saying 500 yards for CJ Carr. We're going to light the Trojans up.
500 yards.
Yep. You heard it right here. 500 yards.
Geez, that takes bold to a whole new level.
But yeah, I mean, even without our starting center, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like, Southern Cal stands no chance. None whatsoever. And CJ Carr is going to have a field day. It's the next step in the maturation in this game. This game means a lot, okay? And this game is going to be the vaulting point of CJ Carr's career. And he is going to put the country on notice in this game.
Well, it's at home. It's under the lights.
Yep.
And, well, the crowd should be rocking that night.
And see, we also have no room for error here. And I think the team gets it. I really do, because, like, we've seen it. We've seen it since the A&M loss. We've seen it in the Purdue game. We've seen it in the Arkansas game. We've seen it in Boise State. And then we just saw it in NC State. And now it's the next one, the next hurdle, if you will, and that is Southern Cal. And just like Jeremiah Love, we're going to jump right over Southern Cal.
Well, and something to keep in mind, too, and I know I don't want to go too far into the past year, but last year, our defense is really going to have to step up because, to be fair, and I hate saying this, SC torched us a little bit last year in the Coliseum. Yep. Now, yes, the defense last year made some great plays, but that game last year was a little too close for comfort. That's going to be the key, is we got to make sure that does not happen.
Yep.
Because the last thing you want to do is get into a shootout. Now, is this an opponent where that could easily happen? Yes, just being fair here. But if our defense is really improved like they've shown, then you should be able to go toe-to-toe with these guys.
Yeah.
And they have – you got to give the Devil their dues. They have one hell of a quarterback, Jordan Maeva. He has looked every good as his stats indicate. 71% completion, closing in on 1,900 yards passing, 13 touchdowns, only 2 picks. Only sacked 3 times. So we're going to have to really, really put the pressure on him.
Yep.
And the thing is, he's not exactly the best of rushing quarterbacks. Only has 50 yards on 21 carries. So we get that push up front, things are going to be heavily in our favor.
Yeah. And I don't think we have much to worry about, because look at how we flustered NC State's quarterback in the previous, and same with Boise State. I mean, we were in their faces constantly.
Yeah.
And
overall, these last 3 quarterbacks were no slouches.
Yeah. And we held them in check. You got to understand now, okay, coming into the Southern Cal game, if you go back 2 weeks, we have allowed 14 points in 2 weeks.
That's saying something.
And I'm happy with where the defense is at. The defense has turned a corner. Now, next step, okay, this is a big-time offense that you got to put up against. And I think that we're going to put up. I feel like Kingston, he's going to have 2 interceptions and show Southern Cal what they missed out on since he's from that area. Like, going to be honest, And then Gabe Rubio is going to have a couple sacks. So it's time to ball, and it's time to take the next step. And this game is that sign. Okay. The Illini gave you the blueprint. Now take what the Illini gave you and multiply it and beat the brakes off Southern Cal.
It's time to get it done. I mean, listen, we talk about teams being hungry. Obviously, yes, USC showed it last week against Michigan, showing that they're hungry. But guess what? We're hungry too.
Yep.
Because as we pointed out numerous times already, we're back in the hunt.
Yeah.
Even with 2 losses, we're back in the hunt.
Yeah.
The AP poll, the setup, as I call it, the setup poll.
Right.
It's setting us up nicely for the playoff poll once they start coming out. That is showing that we've been able to climb the ladder back in. And yes, we've had to have some help with a bunch of chaos happening, a lot of upsets. But it doesn't matter. The fact is, we're getting back in this hunt. This is another opportunity to keep climbing. And a win over USC will definitely help that, for sure.
Yeah. Yep. So.
Or as I've also been saying, Ben, we could have just, we could have said this and called it a day.
To win games, you have to win the game, not lose the game.
Yep. And McDaniel's days are numbered because yet another game that we had and let it slip away. And I mean, at least it's against a team that's good with the Chargers, but yeah. But
this is
the big thing is we have to keep CJ Carr upright. That's the big thing. We have to keep him upright. You give him time to throw, he's going to carve Southern Cal up. Get Jordan Love going early. Jeremiah Love. And get Darian Price going too.
Big J, baby Hulk.
Yeah. Dude, Price good luck tackling that guy. Seriously. Like, there was a play, and I mean, he didn't get positive yards. He didn't. But being him, he made it so there wasn't really any negative yards either. He was like stopped 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage, broke 2 tackles, and made it like a 1-yard loss.
Well, the whole
Incredible. Time, like the dude is just a wrecking ball. Like you cannot like bring him down on the initial tackle. You just can't. So get him going. Let him smash a couple Southern Cal players in the mouth and get a couple touchdowns. Like, good Lord.
The whole time that I've been watching Price, it doesn't matter, even if it's for negative yards. Do you know how many guys it's taken to tackle him?
He runs angry. He's an angry runner. Like, he's that old school, like, Jerome Bettis, Mike Allslot, like, I mean, just gonna hit you in the mouth. You know that you're gonna get wrecked when he's running the ball at you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's the best time of the video. It's score prediction time. I'm gonna let you have the honors.
Well, it is
because I'm a nice guy and I want you to have the honors.
All right, if you want me to. I mean, it is your honors this week, but I'll that's nice of you. Getting right to the point, thinking this over, trying to be fair. I came pretty close with last week's prediction. I was an NC State touchdown and 2 Notre Dame points away from having a perfect guess. But this one's tough. This one's really tough because listen, we've made nothing but progress on both sides of the ball, but this is not an easy opponent we're playing against. So I'm going to say Notre Dame 35, SC 24.
Okay. I like it.
I got to be fair. I want to say 50-0, but I'm sorry, that's not going to happen.
Yeah. That's all right. That's fine. All right. So we know what Southern Cal's about. Like we do. Okay. We know what we're getting. We know that we're getting this team that's angry, that wants to come in and play spoiler, and they're coming off of a supposed big win against Michigan when Michigan isn't really that good and they're pretty garbage. But It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Southern Cal is going to get absolutely demolished. Absolutely demolished. It is Notre Dame 56, Southern Cal 3. Southern Cal is going to get ghosts of the past when Caleb Williams came to this stadium and we wrecked his world and sent him into the nether region. Okay. So there you go.
See, I made the close score prediction because I had a feeling that the biggest bold score prediction was coming from you.
I hope Southern Cal fans are in the mentions and in the comments angry. Let them be angry. Let them.
So
Here's the other thing too. Here's the other thing. Even if you just somehow get lucky to beat Notre Dame. Okay, let's just say in dreamland that you beat Notre Dame, right? You're going nowhere in the Big Ten. Nowhere. You think you're getting past Indiana, let alone Ohio State? No. So just keep dreaming of playoffs because it's not happening this season again. It's not. You can't lose to the Illini and then expect that you're going to beat Indiana and Ohio State. I'm sorry, you're not. You're not, because you're going to have to meet one of them. And I don't even know their schedule, but you're going to have to meet one of them in the Big Ten championship if you get there. And you're not getting there either. So there you go. So, yeah, it's whatever.
Bringing it this week, Ben. Good Lord. You know, I got to say, if this video were to get some attention, what do you think the first thing they're going to attack us? What's the first
We didn't go to Notre Dame.
That I was gonna say something about like physical appearance, maybe like
inbred,
or I was gonna say my facial hair, because that seems to have been getting a lot of attention lately.
Yep.
Or that I'm fat.
Yep.
Which I know I could lose a little around.
Which is funny because you need fat guys on your offensive line to make your quarterback protected, but whatever. So there you go. Yeah. But all in all, we're beating the brakes off Southern Cal. Let's have a great weekend.
All right. Well, on that note, everyone, I'm Sean Moriarty.
I'm Benjamin Walters.
And as we always say, good night, God bless, and go Irish.
Go Irish.